All right, welcome back to Gen X Collect. Today we got a fun one, especially for some of us older folks that actually remember these cartoons. I'm actually taking a look at, as you can tell by the title, the Hanna-Barbera collection by DKV. Now, you may have seen some of my other previous videos with these guys, with the Batman, and I actually have a couple other sets that are coming up that we'll be doing with them. But these tend to be some very beautifully well done cards. Like I've always been impressed by them. So when I came across this set, I said, you know what? I said, this will be something fun to look at. This will be something that you can appreciate it. You kind of kicks you back to your childhood a little bit, and for some of you younger folks out there, maybe it'll introduce you to some things that you've never seen before. This guy here, go ahead and take a look at some of the box art real quick. Does look like the cards are really well wrapped. As always, I try to spend very little time on a first box. So this is the first box I'm opening, and I always try to spend a little bit, or not a little bit, next to no time researching them, because I want them to be a surprise. I want to not have seen all the cards before I actually open them. But a little bit about this set. It's a manufacturer that produced the Hanna-Barbera themed trading cards and other collectibles in the Peruvian market. The line features characters from shows like the Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, the Jetsons, and Wacky Races. Wow, I mean, not a lot of people remember Wacky Races out there. It was an odd but interesting cartoon that would come on like Saturday mornings. These were produced in 2023, and they actually were sold as packs and sealed boxes. So these are the sealed boxes. I have a couple of them, just enough to probably, hopefully, complete the set. But we'll see as we go along. Oh, also they have Scooby-Doo. I think I said that, but yeah, Flintstones, Tom and Jerry, the Jetsons, Wacky Races, and Scooby-Doo, I believe. You can see those all along the bottom here, as I have not opened it up. And I think there are going to be some special ones in this. The other DKV things tend to have them, so I would not be surprised if this one does as well. I guess we'll just go ahead and divide these by cartoon. Let's go ahead and shrink down my mug so that you can see as much as possible. I'm going to go ahead and break this seal as part of the plastic. Or I guess we could actually do it a little cleaner. As always, I'll keep a pack and the box. I usually keep the first ones. Oh, that's not even like the cheap cellophane. That's the good cellophane on there. Hey, what? Let's go ahead and switch to the handy dandy scissors here. That way we don't damage this box any. Okay. That. I have not seen. I did a little bit of looking because obviously I want to get the description and things along that lines, but I didn't really see. I saw a couple, but I didn't see a lot of other people doing these, so I figured let's go ahead and get some of this love onto the channel. Okay, another look at the box now that we have the plastic off of it. I mean, I don't know how much of it is translating through, but it's actually a very vibrant box. The colors are really nice on here, which I'm hoping translates over to the cards. You can see a couple of the cards actually here on the bottom of the box, so they look like a fun set. I'm going to guess that means there's 216 cards in the set. I don't know if it's going to be like the Batman. The Batman was a lot like Garbage Pail Kids, where there was like doubles, like A and B's almost, except Batman did the silver and gold. So I don't know if this one's actually going to do that. It's interesting. It's actually like a sticker on there. But we'll see as we go along. So let's go ahead and get this seal broken. It's always nice to open up a new set. This will be a new series for the channel, which hopefully should be a fun one. Again, as always, if you do enjoy looking at content like this, please like and subscribe, as it does help the channel a lot. And I do hope to continue bringing lots of these fun videos for y'all out there. Now, I did not get a number of how many packs were in this box. I didn't see it. I unfortunately do not speak the language, so we'll assume it's going to be a lot like the Batman. I think there were like, what, 24 packs or something like that in there. In that case, let's go ahead and bring out the handy dandy store. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Well, they're like maybe, looks like there's 3 cards per pack. And we have, I'm going to tell you what, I'll fast forward it here at this point. Coming back, there are 50 packs in this box. So that is interesting, but it does look like there's only, is that a 3 maybe? Does that look like a 3 to y'all? 3 cards per pack. But let's go ahead and pick a rando for our last pack love, and then we'll get that into here. Go ahead and get these guys set up. Still kind of getting used to this little chamber thing. It was a late night purchase off of eBay. If any of you are interested in things like this, I can always send you the link, but I just figured do nice little fun things for the channel, make it a little bit more interesting. Little pack dispenser here. But let's go ahead and take a look at the pack. Look at that. Nice looking pack. It's got a good waxy feel to it. Let's go ahead and cut off the top, which I almost hate to do. Tell you what, I going against what I normally do, but it's a lot of really good artwork on the top here. See that? So when I put it in my little binder, I can appreciate it a little bit more. Nice clean cut on the top. And we're going to slide them out. Now I think, which, go ahead and put this aside. I think that there are special ones in this set. They'll have like holographic stuff to them. I won't know a lot until after this video, where I'll do a little bit more of a deep dive. So we'll know more for the box 2 break than we do this one, but that's just our core, not parkour, but part of the channel. But let's take a look. 3 per pack. Beautiful pack there. And let's see what we got. First one out of the gate, Scooby-Doo. That one actually, oh no, there's more than 2 cards per pack. Look at that, there's 5. Is that a 5? I guess that was a 5, huh? Now that I kind of look at it a little bit more, I guess, yeah, that's a 5. So 5 cards per pack, 50. Ooh, that's a lot. But let's take a look. This one actually might be a special one. See how it's kind of hollow foiled? They're thin and short, kind of like the Batman cards. Let's go ahead and take a look at the back. Labeled very similar. Scooby-Doo. go ahead and put this one aside because I think that might be the special. And then we got our standard base cards. Scooby-Doo, Medico Bruja, Medico Bruja. Okay, look at that. I wonder if each pack is themed to a cartoon because all of these looks like they're Scooby-Doo. We have the pirate, which the red pirate, I guess, I think is how that is translated. The mummy. Pirita, that's going to be the pirate. Very cool. Not a bad looking little set. Let's see if our theory pans out here that each pack is randomly themed to a cartoon. I guess if you were buying these, you know, at the store or what have you, you really wouldn't know what you were getting. Make it a little harder to collect, but I guess that would make it. Oh, look, they got a little notch on there. Does worry me though that it might damage the corner of the card. So we're gonna do this the Gen X collect way. How about that? Just kind of pierce it up so that this center part. Had somebody ask me why I pierce it that way instead of just cutting it with scissors every time. I'm like, I don't know, just because I wanted to. And I like the way it peels open instead of having to cut every single one. Right, looking at the back, we have a Scooby-Doo one again. Oh, look at that. There might be one special per pack, maybe? I wonder if this is a particular series, but this pack is mixed up. It's not just Scooby-Doo. Look at that. That's very cool. Very cool. Like it a lot. Look at this. This has a different look to it. Got a different gloss. I mean, it looks like it's coming through pretty well on that camera, but good old Tom and Jerry. Let's take a look at the back, see if it denotes anything special, which it does not. But look at the back of the Tom and Jerry cards. That's kind of cool. All right, the next Tom and Jerry. Happy birthday, Tom, from Jerry. I'm going to assume the back of all of these look the same as they do. Another Scooby-Doo mummy. And a Scooby-Doo zombie. Look at that. Very cool. All right, we're going to try to move this along a little bit because these are going to be very long videos if I don't. So let's see if we can't move a little faster. They are beautiful cards so far. You know, I collect one because I like collecting. I like completing sets and stuff like that. You know, I'm not really doing this to sell the cards off or anything like that, but do it because I like collecting and I like doing all the stuff that comes with the collecting, the organizing and the figuring out and whatnot. But I am a big fan of art. Love museums, loves things like that. And, you know, this, you know, by any definition is art. And it is beautiful. I love the way I wish I could draw like this, I guess is what I'm trying to say, but I cannot. So I appreciate other people's art. Okay, pack 3, we got yet another. So there must be one of these in every pack. They numbered. They're high end, so they must be that was 123 if you didn't catch it. So they must be part of a like a set, like a subset within it. All right, another Scooby-Doo. All right, our first Flintstones with Barney Rubble. Next, Tom and Jerry. Oh, our first dupe of Tom and Jerry. But that's all right. I imagine with this many cards per box, we're going to see a lot of that. Oh, we got Miss Pebbles. You can tell each card kind of has a theme in the background as well. I gotta, I gotta give it up with I know DKV is not as popular out there as some of the other, tops and things like that. And don't get me wrong, I love me some tops and some upper deck and some Fleer and all that other stuff. Mind you, yes, I know Fleer is part of the other, but um, I do a lot of different brands on this channel. We got KU, we got Zenko, we got, all of them, just because why not? I love collecting them and they all look good and they are a pleasure to collect. No, but I might have to use the scissors on this set. Seems like it's almost becoming counterproductive. So definitely some thicker packs. Not as much give to them. Right. Uh-oh, looks like we might have got our first wacky races. Boom. Oh, look at that. That's a gold. It's a gold hologram, which I'm going to guess is special compared to the silvers. Just makes for another set. Put golds there. All right. Our first wacky racers is Rug Bug Benny. Now, for those of you who have no idea what Wacky Racers are, it was basically a bunch of random Hanna-Barbera characters that all had like custom vehicles, and every week they raced. And the bad guys would try to do bad things to the good guys and cheat, and everybody would try to win. And there was, I forget what the prize was, but it was just one of them, well, wacky kind of things you would watch on a Saturday morning. Let's go ahead and get that. Oh, look at that. There's Tom. That's like original Tom too. That's not the that's like V1 OG Tom. I'm sure there's some of y'all that don't even remember Tom like that. Moving on. Oh, we got Daphne from Scooby-Doo with all the psychedelic colors. Let's get a little bit of a swirl going on, but yeah. Oh, Scooby-Doo. Boom. All right. Pietro. I remember him as Captain Caveman. How many of you guys remember that? He had the Captain Caveman, or, the scream, and that the tip of his club opened up, and there was always like an animal, kind of like the Flintstones-ish contraption that could come out and do something. Yep, our second Wacky Racers, Captain Caveman. All right. As I said, let's move this show on. God, I hate using scissors on these because I'm always worried I'm gonna dork that card up. All right, next, I'm just gonna call them specials. Wacky Races. You see there's one of the vehicles. It was Red Baron, I believe. And he had the airplane looking car. See if it says. It does not say. Oh, Tom and Jerry. We got Tyke, which is the puppy. Well, Flintstones, Pebbles, Bam Bam, and Dino. It's got a different look to it. Almost like a different gloss. And Miss Velma. Now, Miss Velma's been gaining popularity in the last few years. All right, so this looks like part of a puzzle, huh? See those little bits missing here? I'm gonna bet these guys form a bigger picture. So let's go ahead and, yeah, because it's not even labeled, one cartoon or the other, so it's probably a mixture. All right. Go with the rapper not wanting to participate. Come on, guy. There we are. All right. This would be our first. This here. First Jetsons card. And it's a oh no, it's not our first. Look at that. Her both of our Jetsons were gold so far, so I wonder if that's just their theme. All right, looks like another puzzle. So that looks like a Flintstones based puzzle. The Flintstones. But it does not have the writing on the top, which tells me it's part of a different set. Right, we got Clyde from Wacky Races. Mr. Fred from Scooby-Doo. Almost got the whole gang. We're just missing, I was getting ready to say the dog, but here's Astro from the Jetsons. Okay, I guess we'll put you there. All right, the next Flintstones Silver Special. Just a jamming out. We got Nibbles from Tom and Jerry. Another Scooby-Doo, the whole gang in the van. What is this? Oh, that must be part of a puzzle. From the look of it, I'm going to say Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Okay. So far, it looks like we got a Wacky Race. So there must be a puzzle for each cartoon set. I bet you it's the divider in between the cartoon series. All right. We got Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. Another fan favorite. We're just missing the man himself. I wonder if they have Scrappy-Doo in this set. Okay, our next special is the Flintstones in the car. Ring-a-ding from Wacky Racers. We got the Rubble family from the Flintstones. Nope. Somebody's upset. All right. This is a Wacky Racers, but it's just a car. So this must be a El Alto Super. Okay, it looks like a boat shape. Wacky Races. All right. And then we got part of the Flintstones puzzle, which I'm going to guess. Yeah, there's a puzzle for each. Oops. Puzzle for each cartoon, I bet. All right. Let's try to speed some of this up, shall we? Our next special, Wacky Races. Yep, looks like there is a special per pack. I'm waiting to see if we get a gold special of something other than Jetsons. If not, it just means the Jetsons ones are gold. Okay. Flintstones playing some music. Flintstones, I guess, in Paris. Le Paris. We got our next vehicle from Wacky Races. And Wacky Races, Sergeant Meekly. Okay, our next special is a Flintstones special. I can get a look at that. The eyes looking at him. Okay. Wacky Races, Danny. These were all the gangsters. Oh, puzzle piece for Tom and Jerry. Ooh. Take a look at that. That would be the cat's getting fed, so I will probably lower the volume on that. Got our next puzzle piece, which I'm assuming is Tom and Jerry, because that does look like Tom's hand. And it is indeed Tom and Jerry. And our Scooby-Doo puzzle piece, which you may have to start including them. I mean, I guess I could, but instead of having to reach all over the place, let's just go ahead and include them into their series set. Grab a couple out at a time this go around. See if we can't speed this up a little bit. I know I keep saying that. I really am trying, but for those of you who are not new to the channel, should know that the first video in a series is always going to be the longest, because I spend just a little extra time looking at the artwork. Go ahead and pre-cut some of these guys just to make sure we can move along. Put those there. I should just move. Keep reaching over myself. I'll just put the trash can over here so I can just start left chucking. But look at that. There's the answer to that question. Did we get any silver Wacky Race? We did. Okay, so that must be the silver and gold like the Batman. There are specials of both silver and gold, so I'm going to bet that all of these ones that we're getting gold on, there's a silver partner too. Until we see one, we can't be sure, but that's our first non-Jetsons gold with Wacky Racers. With the Hillbillies. I think it's Hillbilly Bear or Hillbillies. I can't remember the name of that cartoon, but definitely not the Jetsons. Oh, look at that. Back-to-back dupes of the Jetson robot. Wacky Races. That would be the Red Baron, which I believe Baron Han Fritz, which sounds right to me. Don't want to shake that too much. All right. And Mr. George Jetson himself. playing these guys, sometimes they just don't want to play nice. All right. Oh, look. Oh, no, that's our first gold dupe. For a second there, I thought I had it in silver, but Tom and Jerry playing pin the tail on the donkey. It's Jane Jetson, the wallet stealer, with a double dupe behind it. And then Scooby-Doo Dracula. Okay, our next gold is a Wacky Racers. Oops. Wacky Races. Now, do I keep saying Wacky Racers? It's Wacky Races. The Jetsons. Need another double dupe. It's all right. I need a front and back anyways. All right. Ms. Wilma from the Flintstones. And the Spider from the Flintstones. Okay, we got our gold Wacky Races. Miss Betty from the Flintstones. The daughter from the Jetsons. What is her name again? Can't remember her name. Barney from the Flintstones. And Brutus from Wacky Races. All right, and next silver is Tom and Jerry. Rubber duckying it up. Okay, Tom and Jerry with Jerry and Nibbles. The Pirate from Scooby-Doo. Tom and Jerry Party Time. Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry Silver Special. Birthday Cake Time. Scooby-Doo being chased by the mummy. We haven't gotten Scooby yet. The Jetsons. Got Elroy and his name escapes me too, but doesn't really say on there. Oop, oop. Oh, look at that. See, that's what I'm saying. DKV does really well with their colors. Their colors and their gloss. Scooby and Shaggy getting scared like always. Yeah, I mean, DKV just has a outstanding print or whatever they're printing these things on. Oh, old Frankenstein for Scooby-Doo. And silver special is Tom and Jerry making faces. Scooby-Doo with the Yeti. Astro, that's the dog's name. I just saw that a little bit ago. I can't believe I was surprised I remembered Elroy. Scooby-Doo with Frankenstein. Or Frankenstein's monster before people jump down my throat. Scooby-Doo. Oh, we got Fred from the Flintstones. All right, so I think this part, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the video a little bit. I won't cut it. That way you can actually see what I'm doing, but we're going to go ahead and pre-open some of those packs like I did previously, but we will fast forward through it so you do not have to suffer or jump through it, as I'm sure you would anyways. All right, and welcome back. I just figured I'd go ahead and just cut all of them. That way we don't have to do it. We don't have to have multiple fast forwards on here. But moving on, we got Silver Scooby-Doo with the Ghost Pirate. Tom and Jerry. Tom, looking a little bit more like we know him. Scooby-Doo Zombie. Wacky Races. Listus, which I assume means beaver. And Tom and Jerry. The clothes too big. Oh, we got our first, I believe that is a dupe. Silver Flintstones. Flintstones. Miss Pebbles and Fred. Scooby-Doo. Got a cat hair. And a Frankenstein. Scooby-Doo. Wacky Races with Sergeant Blast. Our next Tom and Jerry, trying to roll them up in the rug. No, we haven't seen a puzzle piece in a while. Well, our next gold. There we go. I think that just might have answered that question. What do you think? Do you remember what I remember? Which I could be remembering wrong. So let's take a look. Here it is. So we do indeed have a gold and a silver of these cards. So it means that there are indeed 2 to collect in the hologram ones. Circles and stars. Circles being the silver one. Tom and Jerry. Jerry. Bet you the gold ones are probably the hardest ones to collect. They do seem to be the most rarest. Oh, there we are. Scooby-Doo Scooby. In the fireman's outfit. Oh, and there's our next puzzle piece with a Rose of the Robot on it, making it the Jetsons. The next silver is another Wacky Races. Crazy Contraptions. Oh, we got a Spike with Tom and Jerry. Old G there, Fred. Putting the moves on Wilma. We got Wacky Races. The hearse, I think, is that what that was? I don't know. Wacky Races. Dr. Lokovich. Well, moving on to the next gold with, what is her name? cannot for the life of me remember the daughter's name. All right. I will have to look it up, and here, we'll put it right here. We'll put it in the center this time, just because that's where I'm pointing to. All right. Our next Flintstones puzzle piece. Wacky Races. The wooden car. All right. Our next puzzle piece with Tom and Jerry. Those will probably be some interesting, because I don't think they're based off cards. I think they're their own thing. So that ought to be some very interesting. And there's a puzzle piece for Scooby-Doo. But yeah, it should be some interesting pictures once they're done. I find a lot of similarities between Garbage Pail Kids and DKV. Not the characters themselves, but the designs of their card formats with the A and Bs and the puzzle pieces and things along that lines. All right, our next gold card is Astro. Tom and Jerry puzzle piece. Oh, our next car from Wacky Races. Scooby-Doo as a pirate. And our next Wacky Races puzzle piece. Next is bear with me. All right. Our next Wacky Races, or I'm sorry, our next silver is from the Jetsons with Miss Rosita. Nibbles from Tom and Jerry. Scooby-Doo. These might be actual scenes from the cartoons, the way they're, see how they're drawn with the background, looks like it's different. So those might be like theme cards or something. A Jetsons puzzle piece. And old Scooby-Doo by himself, not dressed up. Okay, we got a gold Rosita to answer our question a second time. As you can see, they are side by side. We got a puzzle piece for Tom and Jerry. Starting to wonder if there's multiple puzzles for them. Okay. The Flintstones, the Flintstone family. Our next Wacky Races puzzle piece. Yep, see all the different gangsters. We don't even have all those yet. Wacky Races. Mr. Gruesome or Gruesome Little. Or The Gruesome. The Lil is for. Our next gold is Scooby pulling the mask off Frankenstein, I think. There's Mac from Wacky Races. No, there's Pierre from Wacky Races. He was always a fan favorite. The next vehicle from Wacky Races. It's like a tank, which might have been his. And Big Gruesome from Wacky Races. Our next gold is Betty and Wilma partying out. I believe we had a silver of that already. You know, I do wonder Here's a question. Let's go ahead and answer real quick since we got these two side by side. Are they the same number? Or are they numbered differently? 89. 89. Yep. See? That's just like the Batman one where there was a gold and silver and they had the same number on them. So we'll have to put those side by side in the binder. Yeah. All right. Next card is Tom from Tom and Jerry. Looks like the main characters they have several poses of. Patton from Wacky Races. That would be the dog to the snide guy. Our next Tom and Jerry puzzle piece. And our next Scooby-Doo puzzle piece. Our next silver is the Flintstone family. Ms. Wilma from the Flintstones. We got George from the Jetsons. Mr. Button Pusher. We got Pedro from Wacky Races. And we have our next Tom and Jerry puzzle piece. Oh, and back to our very first silver, we now have the golden Scooby-Doo Vampires. Original Tom and Jerry. Oop. Scooby-Doo Ghosts. Our next Scooby-Doo puzzle piece. And Astro and George from the Jetsons. Oh, our next gold is the hearse from Wacky Races. Nope. Anybody screaming at me yet about that? All right. Our next puzzle piece from Wacky Races. You know, we have not seen yet. I haven't seen any Yogi Bear. We got Space Ghost from Scooby-Doo. And we got the Fish Man from Scooby-Doo. Yeah, we haven't seen any Yogi Bear yet. And he's definitely in there. Wow, he must be the rare one. Wacky Races. Gold. Spike from Tom and Jerry. The Flintstones with the Monster Family, where the spider came from. We got our next Scooby-Doo puzzle piece. And Lucas from Wacky Races from the Hillbilly Clan. Okay, we got another gold of Miss whatever that name was up there. We got Willie from Wacky Races. Jerry from Tom and Jerry. The Scooby-Doo Mystery Van. And Elroy and Astro from the Jetsons. Definitely moving along a lot faster. That these packs are pre-cut. The Wacky Races. That would be the Captain Caveman car. Oop, that was the silver. Oop. Tom from Tom and Jerry. The next puzzle piece for the Jetsons. Apparently wanted to jump out of my hand. Our next puzzle piece from Tom and Jerry. And our next puzzle piece from the Flintstones. The Jamming Out in silver. Dino from the Flintstones. The Jetsons clan. Where are these cars at? Why are we not driving those yet? The daughter from the Jetsons. Excuse me. Scooby-Doo Circus. Scary Circus. Crazy Clown. Right, next silver is from the Flintstones. And then our next Flintstones puzzle piece. A dupe of Bruja from Scooby-Doo. And Tom and Jerry cooking them up. And we got Weirdly Gruesome from the Flintstones, which I think was a take on the Addams Family. Our next silver is Scooby-Doo. We got Jerry from Tom and Jerry. We got Fred from the Flintstones. Our next car, that would be the Hillbilly car. Wacky Races. And our next puzzle piece for Scooby-Doo. Gold from Miss Rosita. Next puzzle piece from Wacky Races. Puzzle piece from the Jetsons. Our next car for Wacky Races. The Super Heterodino, the supercar, I guess. And did we get, oh, no. And then we got the Wacky Races Captain Caveman car. Yeah, it's a good thing I just ordered some new penny sleeves. Oh, really? What is that supercar? Tom and Jerry. Puzzle piece from Tom and Jerry. Puzzle piece from the Jetsons. And our next car for Wacky Races. It's a fun little set so far. Kind of, you know, please like and subscribe if you're enjoying it, as it does help the channel. We got a gold Jane from the Jetsons. Puzzle piece from the Flintstones. Next puzzle piece from Tom and Jerry. Puzzle piece from the Jetsons. And puzzle piece from Wacky Races. I'll have to, once I get these in the binder, I'll take a picture of the puzzle pieces put together. Probably include them in at the end here. Gold Jane. Tom and Jerry. Flintstones. This is Barney and Betty. Our next car for Wacky Races. The Jetsons. The Gold Jetsons. Old Fred jamming out to his bird radio from the Flintstones. Look at that T-Bone. Fred cooking it up from the Flintstones. Next puzzle piece for Scooby-Doo. Oh, and Wacky Races. Loso Medroso. Guess the bear. I don't know. Our next silver is a Wacky Races car. I'm starting to wonder if there's a silver and gold from... No, they got to be their own thing, right? They're not dupes of the other ones. Scooby-Doo Space Ghost. Scooby-Doo Merman. I think I said Fishman earlier. Scooby-Doo Dracula. And we got Creepella Gruesome from the Flintstones. Next silver is the Flintstones. Old Scooby-Doo Pirate. Scooby-Doo Fireman. Scooby-Doo the Red Pirate. And the Flintstones. We got Mr. Gabby Gruesome. Our next silver is from Wacky Races, the Tank. Tom and Jerry. Oh, there he is. We got Bam Bam from the Flintstones. And right behind him is little girlfriend Pebbles. Tom and Jerry. Jerry getting away as always. Okay, we're getting down to our last few packs, and we have yet to see a Yogi Bear. And as we can see, there's definitely, because there is Boo Boo, and there is the Ranger. I don't see Yogi himself on here, but I'm sure I've seen him on the box. All right, Scooby-Doo, Trick or Treat Silver. I wonder if the Yogi Bears are the super rares in these. Okay, we got the Flintstones. Scooby-Doo with the Merman. Miss Betty from the Flintstones. And Dino from the Flintstones. You know, they never do the. I guess you probably didn't see him a lot, other than the opening sequence. But I haven't seen the saber-toothed cat yet. Remember the cat that he puts out on the thing, and the cat jumps back in and sends his butt back out. Tom and Jerry jamming out. In gold. Our next Flintstones puzzle piece. Well, Penelope from Wacky Races. There he is. I was asking about him earlier. There's a Scrappy Doo from Scooby-Doo. The most annoying little puppy in the world. Oop. And our next Wacky Races puzzle piece. Well, almost getting out of packs here. We got a gold Elroy from the Jetsons. Elroy. Can't talk today. We got Tig and Spike from Tom and Jerry. We got our next puzzle piece from the Jetsons. Our next puzzle piece from Tom and Jerry. And the Jetsons family. Okay, we're getting down to next to nothing. Still no Yogis. I might have jinxed myself. Let's get Yogis in the next box. All right, we'll get those in a second. Mr. George Jetson in gold. We got Kirby from Wacky Races. We got the Jetsons puzzle pieces. Another Jetsons puzzle piece. It's actually the connecting one. Okay. Boop. And the Jetsons family. Which I think I saw this in silver and gold. So they might have them in silver and gold. All right. Next to last. We got the supercar in gold. Oh, there's a new one. The Flintstones. Barney and Fred. We got a Jerry card from Tom and Jerry. Our next puzzle piece from Wacky Races. And our next puzzle piece from the Flintstones. Alrighty, this is the last pack. Let's see if we can get some last pack love and hopefully get some Yogi out of it. If not, we'll be seeing him in the next box. It's crazy, a whole box and oh, there's Yogi right there. I guess he's harder than a picnic basket to find. All right, Tom and Jerry. Flintstones puzzle piece. And next, Tom and Jerry. Oop. That was not supposed to go there. Okay. We got our next, looks like Scooby-Doo puzzle piece. Yep. And Rocco from Wacky Races. All right. Yeah, we got no Yogi Bears. None of the Yogi stuff. That's interesting. Must be the rare ones. But yeah, enjoyable little set. Nice, bring you back a little bit. But as always, please like and subscribe as it does help the channel. And thank you for watching. Good luck on your rips. See you on the next one. Bye. Oh, actually, let's not buy yet. I'm going to give it a little bit of time right here. Let's go and do a shot down one. Okay, and I got nothing here, but I'll post some pictures. Once again, thanks for joining. Have yourself a wonderful day. Bye now.